power box, back of stage, accessible with a hand crank, into the stage area, picnic table, hospitality, backstage, backdrop, both sides, up top, looking at a pretty high arch. I'd put that at about 30-35 feet, coming back down to the other side. Now looking at the front stage area, section to the right, I would put that at about 15 feet across. I'd put this one here at about 12 feet across. Got another right around 12 feet across. And lastly, another one. So that's the entire backstage area, which you can see from us panning out. Plenty of room for the bands to set up. Now looking out to the ball field to the right, looking at a nice wide area. Plenty of room for DDC, Ultimate, as well as the Ultimate field, which would be on the far side on the outside, just beyond the tree. Looking out again, panning out as we look at a 190-degree angle, wide angle I should say, all the way out to the entranceway to the park, which are the columns. Now we're panning out over by University of Bridgeport, seeing the complete area. The depth from here to that road or out to that tree area out there, it's got to be a 200-yard, right around 200 yards I would say, 180 to 200 yards straight out. So plenty of room for people, activities. Looking to set up where we are off to the left, walking over to the other side, right along this dirt line where the dark soil is. All the way to the right here would be planned for the Frisbee dog competition. Again, plenty of room, must be, oh geez, 100 yards wide by 200 yards deep. Right down the middle is what we planned for the picnic tables for the pie eating contest and all that great activity going on there. Then to the right of that, we're going to have the open up, what I should say is have at that point the freestyle competition, which will be cordoned off. There'll be a nice area, plenty of room out there for that. I mentioned a minute ago, Ultimate, we can set that up right around here, as well as DDC, so plenty of room for that as well. So overall, a great opportunity based on the layout. Right across the wall, which would be the road, is the Long Island Sound. Again, a beautiful sight, looking straight out there. Through the back of the festival area, that being the stage area, we can see the picture, or I should say, the statue of P.T. Barnum. So just off in the distance. And then here we've got a nice pond, which would be great. What we can do is set up a little area here, either fence it off or just call it the dog walking area, keep the dogs away from any of the actual festival grounds, so they'll be able to put themselves set up over here with their truck, that being the Frisbee pie or Frisbee dog trucks I should say. Have them over here, have the dog, all that activity going on, and as I mentioned, right down the middle will be the big time freestyle. The gated or front of the stage area will be set up with all types of inflatables, and the band coming back in over the next, starting around noon, and then playing throughout the day. As I pan back, you will see what the stage setup looks like from approximately 30 yards out. You get a sense of a nice big stage setup, and I'm panning back as I walking back, thinking about how the music will be coming, projecting out from the backdrop, that being Long Island Sound. Looking closer at it, as far as hanging up any sort of banners, I would say the distance across has got to be 70 feet, and as I mentioned earlier, probably 35 feet tall. So we're probably going to have to line something across to actually hang the banners from. That could be a nice sturdy nylon cord, and go from there. And in a backdrop would actually be the light from the back of the actual band shell, which will light up the actual setup with the design and the patterns and so forth on the festival design for the banners. So that's going to look great. So now just pan out a little bit one more time, out around the field, see what things look like. The overall size of this field is enormous, so there's plenty of room. I can see definitely to the right here, to the right of that tree, and along in front of that area will be where the tent is. And to the right side of that, I should say to the left of the tree from my direction, we'll plan on putting the food and some of the cars and vans out there, I should say the food trucks, or maybe I'll work that around the tents. So that'll be the main area for staging, for food, concessions and so forth. And then again, when we pan out, look to the right, stage left is actually going to be where the dog area is going to be set up. And again, plenty of room there. And as we've driven throughout the entire park, you can see that there's plenty of actual parking on the street, and I think we can accommodate plenty of cars. And if we do need an overflow parking area, we can work on that as well. But a huge area. It's got to be, I would say, this area right in front, including the stage area, in front of the pond, it's got to be 3 to 4 acres of land right here. So Ace Ultimate game, which will take place on the other side of the tree. Right now it's covered a bit in water. Right out, hopefully by we're right now at 6 minutes into this video. I'm going to do one more pan out so you can get an idea what the stage setup looks like from about, I would say, about 85 to 90 yards out. And you think about that, the panoramic view of the entire area, quite nice, and the sun is actually starting to come out, which is awfully nice as well. So that's it. So this would be the look into it, what the stage setup looks like, and details to follow.